You're welcome to Burnys right here on YouTube. My name is Burnys. You can call me Burnys and you can call me Ira as well. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please subscribe, please like this video and please share for me. And so there is this referendum going on University of Minesandtechnology UMaT Campus, and people are not understanding it, people are misinterpreting it. And so today I have the SRCPRO here with me, that's the Public Relations Officer for the Student Representative Council, to give us an explanation, because people are saying we are signing the referendum to sign a suicide warrant, a whole lot of stuff. And so today he is here with me to explain. You're welcome, Yaro.
Thank you very much, Burnys.
Okay. So tell us about this referendum. We've heard of the standardization of UMaT quizzes. What does it mean?
Okay, thank you very much. So what happened is that during the current president's campaign, he promised, one of the policies he had in place was the standardization of quizzes. And what the provision of this policy, because you see right now what happens is that at any point in time, a lecturer can come to class and say we are going to have a quiz. They can say big pieces of paper and you start a quiz, or they can tell you today that you have a quiz tomorrow. So the idea of the standardization of quizzes is that at the very beginning of the semester, we just want every lecturer to let the student know. You see that before we begin every semester, the lecturers will let you know the course materials. They will take you through how the assessment will be and all that. So we are lobbying that at the beginning of the semester, when you are telling us about how the assessment will be and all that, let us know the various dates that you are going to fix for quizzes. So the lecturer comes to class, he tells you that in week 3, I'll have a quiz after I finish this number of chapters. In the other week, I'll have this quiz. So that at the very beginning, you're already aware that within these weeks, quizzes are going to be organized. So this is what the standardization of quizzes is all about. It's no death warrant, as some other students are saying. You see, some people are trying to politicize everything, okay? So these are actually coming from the other side of the political divide. But the real thing is just to make students comfortable. It's for our own convenience, because imagine that one day you miss class for some emergency situation beyond your control, you know. So if you miss class, then later when your mates finish, they tell you that there was a quiz. You missed class, you missed attendance, at the same time you missed some marks. So when the quizzes are standardized, you know that if you are missing class today, that's the same day that you're going to have a quiz. So this is what the standardization of quizzes is all about.
So students are more concerned about the fact that if we are going to standardize the quizzes, that means that we can't, let's say the person writes a quiz which is not standardized. They can lobby with the lecturer that we want to write another quiz in place of the other one. So regarding this one, is there any...
Now you see, the whole thing is to make the whole unannounced quizzes. We just want to take away the unannounced quizzes. So if a lecturer organizes, let's say 4 quizzes, those 4 quizzes were stated in the course outline, and then maybe one of the quizzes didn't do well. It's all about reaching an unanimous decision with the class. So the class rep, in collaboration with the class, can decide and then talk with the lecturer that, because we didn't do well in this very quiz, is it possible to reorganize another quiz? Once the class has unanimously decided, it's no longer an announced quiz. So yes, it still can happen. You can still fix new quizzes as long as the classmates and the lecturer come to into terms.
So do you think there are some disadvantages to this standardization of the quizzes?
Well, everything, there are always 2 sides to every coin. But looking at the advantages that the standardization of quizzes has over the disadvantages of unannounced quizzes, we believe that every student will opt for the standardization, because a number of students get to class unprepared, and not only about the parts that they are unprepared, but the fact that sometimes they miss class and they also miss quizzes. And most lecturers who organize the quizzes, things that they realize that most students didn't come. Okay, so when the quizzes are standardized, everyone will make the plans taking into consideration the days of the quizzes. So it's going to reduce the rate at which students miss quizzes.
Okay. So right now we are ending it. So what do you tell people who are circulating this issue, like saying a whole lot of negative stuff about this issue? What do you tell them, and after, what do you tell the whole UMaT populace? about this standardization of
Thank you very much. So, my dear people, most of us have been complaining. Remember that the SRC is there to serve in your best interest. So we came out with this. His Excellency, the current president, came out with this policy because he realized that most students were moody concerning the unannounced quizzes. So let us all sign the referendum. Let's show our consent. Consent to the referendum. Let all the lecturers let us know when we have specific quizzes so that these unannounced quizzes will be taken care of.
Okay, so thank you very much, PRO. And so thank you for watching my video today. Please subscribe to the channel, please like this video and kindly share for me. Once again, my name is Burnys. Bye.